Hey guys, welcome back here to our FM20 series with Weymouth. Today we will be taking on Outershot in the league. We will be looking to get revenge on them as they knocked us out of the FA trophy last season. So a big chance to get revenge. But before we do jump into the game, let's take a look and see how we've gotten on since the last time you have seen us. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag early on in the season, but that is to be expected after gaining promotion. So after that opening draw against Eastleigh, we took on Chorley and got a 5-1 victory over them. Cameron Archer gets a hat trick in the first half, and then Jake Flanagan and Stephen Duke McKenna adding 2 goals in the second half. A big victory for us in just our second game in the National League. We then followed that game up with a 1-1 draw against Hartlepool. Deshane Daling getting his first goal for the club in that game, getting a nice draw against Hartlepool. Then it was a 2-1 victory away at Sutton. Daling and Duncan getting the goals for us in that game. After that, it was a 1-1 draw away at Bromley. Cameron Archer getting the goal for us in that game. And then our first loss of the season came at home against Chesterfield. Jack McKay getting the only goal in that game. Chesterfield just too solid defensively for us, not able to break them down. And then we finally get our first home win of the season. It was a 1-0 victory against Fylde. Ayub Asau getting the only goal for us in that game. More on him later as he is a new player. But then it was a 2-1 defeat away against Harrogate. Cameron Archer getting the only goal for us in that game. He has been very solid for us early on this season. And then the latest game was a 1-1 draw against Ebbsfleet. Once again, Cameron Archer getting the only goal for us. Disappointing that we had the lead in this game and we're not able to see out and get the 3 points. So as things stand, 9 games have been played and we sit in 10th place, sitting on 13 points. Very happy with our first 9 games of the season. We don't look like we are going to be in a relegation fight, at least at this point, but we are struggling to get the victories. We've had 3 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses, but we are finding goals through Cameron Archer, so as long as he keeps scoring, we have a chance. And you can see he sits in 2nd place on the top goal scorer charts with 6 goals in the league. Fantastic output from him early on. But as you saw, we have picked up a new player, and we have actually picked up 2 new players. We'll start off with Joseph Aluwu. He is a center back, 20 years old, was released from Arsenal. He does slot in as a starter and has already made 7 appearances for the club. He is kind of inconsistent, as you can see. He has an average rating of 6.76 through those 7 games, but his form average rating of 6.38. He needs to be more consistent, and if he's going to play at an average rating of 6.3 like he has in the past 5 games, he will quickly find himself on the bench. But he looks like he has the potential to be a great player for us this season. And then that other player we have is Ayub Asau, who we picked up on loan from AFC Wimbledon. He can play either side in the wide positions, which we desperately needed a backup player for that. And he actually got a goal on his debut off the bench, so that was great to see. And he has made it to starting appearances already in the place of Stephen Duke McKenna, who was out on international duty. But he looks like a very, very good player for this level, and hopefully he can bag some goals and assists for us this season. Switching over to our team view, the only bit of news is Harry Woodward is out injured and is also not eligible to play against Outershot, as that is his parent club. But we have Dean Tamplin in at left back. Otherwise, we have a very strong team. Let's see if we can get to 3 points here at home against Outershot. Alright, pre-match talk is over. The team is looking fired up. Come on, you Terras, let's get this big victory today. Come on, Cameron Archer intercepts that pass. He uses his pace to create a chance, and he fires it out for a corner now. Matt Carter is going to whip it in, and it is initially dealt with, but it's not fully out. Duke McKenna has a shot, but it is blocked, and it comes to nothing. Cameron Archer is so dangerous when he gets that ball. He uses his pace very well and gets past defenders all the time. And we have a good throw-in a dangerous position. Looking for a way through this Outershot defense now. Clark has it on that right-hand side. He whips in his cross, and it was just too far and is cleared out. And Bradley Green misses that header, and they were through on goal, and Callum Ward comes up with a big save. Guys, we can't be doing silly mistakes like that. Cameron Archer, though, almost. And that is why he is so dangerous. Just one ball over the top can create chances for him. Free kick, Matt Carter whips it in. Jamie Bradley Green gets his first goal for the Terras. Nathan Carlisle heads it back into the mixer. Easy goal for Bradley Green there. And that is now 1-0 to the Terras, 23 minutes into the game. We have looked like the better team so far, but we have not been super solid at the back, so we got to keep our concentration up, and let's push for that second goal. And so that's halftime, 1-0 to the Terras. Keep this up in the second half, guys. See if we can get an early second goal to calm the nerves and really put us in a great position. But we are back underway here. And at the throw-in for the Terras, Tamplin has it on the left-hand side. He plays it inside to Duncan. And now Clark has it on the right-hand side. He has a shot, and you know what? That was not far wide. We have a lot of players that don't have good average ratings so far in this game. A bit concerning. But 62 minutes gone. We're going to make a substitution. We will be bringing on Joseph Alowu for Bradley Green, who is looking a little tired out there. So we'll get our fresh legs back there at our center back position. Good ball over the top, Matt Carter. Oh, he could have taken a touch and gotten around the keeper there. Great opportunity to get a second goal there. But we're going to make a second substitution. We'll bring on Harley Harfield for Dean Tamplin, who has just been working his way back from injury. Definitely not fit to be playing a full 90. So Ali comes in, and we'll make our final substitution in the 77th minute. We will bring on Ayub Asal for Duke McKenna. Ten minutes left in this game now. Outershot are now pushing up farther forward, looking for the equalizer. Oh my gosh. That was just sitting on the goal line. And we are hanging on by a thread. We are going to go very defensive here. We're going to try to see out this game. I should really make this our second tactic so I don't have to do this every time. But you know what? I will remember it someday. But there we go. We've made our changes. We're looking to hold out for the last 4 minutes plus extra time now. And just like that, they have gotten the equalizer. So we are going to load up our tactic here and push for the winner now. Very disappointing to give up the equalizer in the 88th minute. Our defense is just not good enough so far early on in this season. Come on, guys. Our man just did not follow him, and he has an open header. So it looks like we will be sharing the points unless someone can find a winner here. This is a great opportunity, though. Oh, He hits the inside netting. That is going to be our final chance, it looks like. Outershot has a chance, but it's turned over. And you know what? We have an opportunity here, but it is well tackled by Outershot. But it's not over yet. Come on, Archer. Oh, it's blocked by the last defender. Can we get a shot on goal? Was he offside? I'm not sure. And that surely is the final chance of the game. And it is. We give up the equalizer in the 88th minute to Outershot. So it ends 1-1 here. Disappointing, as we were in the lead for so long. So after that 1-1 draw, we fall down to 13th place. We are on 14 points, which is only 3 points out of the playoffs, and is 9 points ahead of the relegation spots. But again, very disappointing to give up that late equalizer. It should have been a 3 points for the Terras. So that is where we will be ending this episode today. We will be coming back for this FA Cup 4th qualifying round matchup with an opponent to be determined. But if you guys are enjoying this series and enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so yet. Until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.